I've been working a lot on The Beckoning Dream, and that was one of the games we were playtesting at Gen Con, and it was one of the games that got the most critical feedback. And when I say that, I don't mean negative feedback. I think there's a temptation to say that when someone critiques something, it means they don't like it or that it's negative. When really, a lot of the critiques I was getting for Beckoning Dream were from a place of, I love this, it's just not working in certain ways. I'll quote Andrew Bowman here and say, there's a splinter in my finger that's keeping me from enjoying what is otherwise a fantastic experience. And the splinter, in the case of the Beckoning Dream, which, catching you up, it's my deck builder tarot card TTRPG, where you are dreamers entering a dream state and representing your character's abilities by a deck of tarot cards that you build and go through. As you take stress, you lose those cards. When you are out of cards, you wake up. Think Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh, but without like the chase. You don't have to buy booster packs. You can just use amazing, beautiful artwork of your tarot cards and play a fantastic game. The splinter in this case was the cognitive load. And if you're not familiar with that term, cognitive load just means how much am I having to really think as I am doing this thing? And in general, something I learned over the course of Gen Con is that you can only hold really 6 to 9 atoms of information in your brain before it starts to kind of like crumple. If you've ever played a video game with a really messy UI that's just doing too many things, that's cognitive load. It's giving you so much information that every decision, even if it's supposed to be a simple one, feels too complex to ever make. And I will freely admit that Beckoning Dream is a high cognitive load game. It's asking a lot of you because it is simultaneous mechanics and narrative. Every card play has mechanics involved. Is this the right card to play tactically? Am I going to get countered by suit? Is it the right value? What buffs do I have to increase or decrease that value? What effect am I probably going to want to use out of this card? There is a lot happening with the card play just as a rock, paper, scissors mechanics kind of level. To layer onto that, I am then looking at the artwork and I'm looking at the suit and I'm thinking about its meaning and what that like says that my character is doing in the world and how they're interacting with the game state for just from a narrative, not rules basis. That's a lot. I'm doing both of those at the same time. So exploring that problem space of the game has high cognitive load. You can't get rid of it without changing fundamentally what the game is. So you need to find a way to mitigate it. And one of the ways that you can mitigate things like this in game design is creating breathing spaces. A fantastic game designer, Yanni, is also making a tarot-based game, was talking about this in what is the rhythm of your gameplay? And he said that the rhythm of TBD's gameplay I'm cutting myself off because I'm realizing that I'm going too long. I'm hyperfixating. Let's explore that in a later video. But yes, for now, cognitive load. Think about it when you're designing your game.